Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Texas A&M special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. I love being in Miami for the Orange Bowl. So much history and tradition. So many championships have been won in this game. But Kirk, they've been playing this since 1935. Can you tell me who won that first Orange Bowl?
You know what's funny is I actually asked the Sunshine Scooter, who's from Miami, just in case you might ask me that question, so I have an answer. Miami played the Bison of Bucknell, and Bucknell upset them. Talk about a team coming out of left field and pulling off an upset even back then. But who would have guessed how much this game in the college football world would change since then?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. He'll field it close to the 50. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Wolverines will crank up the tempo.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19.
at the 19.
Team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. Quarterback drops back into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And they get him. The completion. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry out. Off play action. He's looking to throw. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up.
Incomplete.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes a quick grab. Brought down after 40, that'll be a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Aggies pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? The sure hands. It's Squires. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Makes a quick catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. The Wolverines are looking to keep this drive going. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And the same runner's got it again. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Defense will make the stop in what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Big pass, here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Wolverines come up to the line in the hurry-up. Back's got it. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Wolverines will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19.
At the 19. And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Gets some space around the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A completion sets up the second down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback, and it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. And the Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Wolverines offense is back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Now it's second down here. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Carries the ball.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Getting set. Here's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. The Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now here.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28, Michigan 14.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick off.
He's going to bring this deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. Take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Cut quickly. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Wolverines will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal. First down here for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
Set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Wonderful. Prevent the turnover. That could have been disaster. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That's gonna do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's
At the 18.
and the Michigan offense back out on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Drop back here on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Squires. Rubbed out at the 46. Good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
We'll come to the line for second down and very short now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And the running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Sam Bam Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
Man, let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal lines. Refreshing. Nice to see.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Coverage team. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. pass clock.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. No chance to catch him. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23.
At the 23, and the Texas A&M offense.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Toss play to the running back going left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Mark out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
And they'll run it with the draw play. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll try the left side with a toss. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his back. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
Here's the toss play now, running left. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Off target with a throw, incomplete. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, A&M. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
They can convert the point after.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. He's got it on a crossing route. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers.
Good enough for first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. Boy, problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's third and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
Kick is good.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Texas A&M 49, Michigan 35.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. Got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Same tailback, another carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. A solid run, good for first down yardage.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's second down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, this guy is having a day you just dream about as a quarterback. Another big completion.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Aggies will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. An incompletion makes it second and 10. Looking to throw it again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Coming up, second down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He'll try a pass here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offense. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.